Oh yeah, like, hello, my name is Teresita Blanco, the Artsy Sister, and we're continuing with my Sweet Vampire Candice, a book written by me, Teresita Blanco. We're continuing with chapter 2. Alright. Anya brought out a fishing hook and line, and then she went about mending Candice's shoulder. While she worked, Candice noticed the fisherman from before fishing at a shark. They then proceeded to plunge the shark to death before throwing it back to the water. Candice frowned and said, "What a bunch of jerks. They did not even eat the shark, so why did they kill it?" "Some folks just like to kill because it is so much fun," said Anya. She added, "I went through a phase like that myself, but it wore off quickly." "Yes, I remember. It was a time when you were a vigilante," said Candice, reminiscing. When Anya concluded this, she said, "You know what? We should avenge your brother Shark." "Brother Shark?" asked Candice. She added, "It is not as if we need to make a big deal about every little creature that bites us." "Yes, but don't you like sharks?" asked Anya. "Yes, they are mild enough," said Candice. "Well, and like us, they don't hurt anyone without a reason," said Candice. "Just do your thing, Grandma. You don't need my approval," said Candice, shrugging her shoulders. Candice did not feel like she had a right to judge her grandmother. Like her, they were particular living creatures she could not tolerate, like roaches. Anya gave a bit of speed to her boat, and then she ran against the sailboat that was stuck. The strikes crushed the hull of the sailboat, but it at least did what it had to. The sailboat sank and with it the sailor. By now it was dusk, and the reef sharks had awakened. They had seen what the fishermen had done to their fellow hammerhead. That hammerhead was particularly loved in the alligator reef. He was both a poet and a good dancer. The second the fishermen landed in the water, the reef sharks had a field day. Nobody lived to tell the tale. Anya drove back home pretty satisfied with herself. She had done a bit of vigilante work, and she felt that the world had become a little bit more righteous due to her work. Candice was still nursing her ouchie. Her shoulder stung, and it made gripping items painful. It also did not help that every exposed piece of flesh was burned. Candice had used sunblock and everything, but it did not help at all. Chapter 4, The Bucky Dent. I thought it was okay, we were in chapter 3. Now we're in chapter 4. The fabled day came, and when Candice moved into her first apartment with her grandmother and her father, the first major problem was getting the bed into the house. Regardless of how much they pushed into the stairs, the mid-race could not make it to the second floor.